most dangerous minds were never born that way. They were forged through silence, rejection, failure, and betrayal. Each lesson was a wound that never healed. It hardened. Machiavelli understood this truth centuries ago. People are not ruined by pain. They're refined by it. The first ruthless lesson is this: stop chasing fairness. The world was never designed to reward purity. It rewards precision. Good men wait for justice. Smart men create it. Every time you expect loyalty from the disloyal, you give your power away. A dangerous mind doesn't beg to be understood. It studies, learns, adapts. You must stop trying to change people's nature and start mastering your own. Because once you stop expecting mercy, your clarity becomes lethal. Lesson 2. Never fight every battle. Weak minds want to win arguments. Strong minds want to win the war. You don't need to respond to every insult, every doubt, every act of disrespect. The loudest person always reveals their weakness first. Silence is not submission, it's strategy. When you withhold your reaction, you control the rhythm. And in power, rhythm is everything. Machiavelli wrote that a ruler must know when to appear harmless and when to strike. So learn to play small while building big. Appear distracted while you calculate. Let them underestimate your stillness. It's camouflage. The mind that moves unseen always wins before the fight even begins. Lesson 3. Sentiment is a luxury. If you want to think clearly, you must detach emotionally from outcomes. Attachment blinds strategy. You can't make ruthless decisions if you're addicted to being liked. Machiavelli warned, "He who seeks to be loved will be destroyed by those who seek to win." Your emotions are data, not directions. Feel everything, but act on nothing until your mind is steady. Because reaction is how fools announce themselves. The dangerous mind never acts out of anger. It acts out of calculation. Every move is quiet, deliberate, surgical. Power grows in the gaps between impulse and action, and the one who can hold still in chaos commands it. Lesson 4. Reputation is armor. People fear what they can't read and respect what they can't reach. Your image should be deliberate, not reactive. A dangerous mind curates perception with precision. Never overshare, never explain too much. Mystery is leverage. Machiavelli knew that fear, when measured, can be more effective than love. But the modern version of fear is presence. It's not about making people tremble. It's about making them watch their words. You don't need to raise your voice when your silence already holds weight. Build a name that travels before you do. Because once your presence becomes reputation, your absence becomes power. Lesson 5. Scarcity is a tool, not a fear. If everything about you is available, nothing about you is valuable. People assign worth by difficulty. They honor what costs them. So learn the discipline of absence. Appear when your presence matters. Vanish when the moment asks for mystery. Do not confuse generosity with availability. Give, but on terms that preserve your leverage. Machiavelli didn't preach stinginess. He preached economy of influence. Every favor is a coin. Spend it where it compounds. Save it where it secures. The dangerous mind understands that shortage creates demand. Make your attention a resource that others must negotiate for, and watch how quickly their offers improve. This isn't manipulation for cruelty's sake. It's a refusal to be devalued by the culture of cheap exposure. Value yourself first, and the world will be forced to price you accordingly. Lesson 6. Cultivate unpredictability within rules. Predictability breeds strategy against you. Randomness invites error. But chaos is a poor teacher. It destroys allies and isolates kings. So you must be unpredictable in how you are perceived, yet consistent in your principles. Let them know the boundaries. Don't reveal the timetable. Be generous in small, unexpected ways. Be ruthless where your core is threatened. Machiavelli teaches that a ruler must be a fox and a lion, cunning and force. The modern dangerous mind blends them, charming when it disarms, immovable when it counts. This tension keeps rivals guessing and followers obedient. When people can't script your behavior, they can't script their advantage against you. Create a pattern they respect, then break it when the endgame requires it. Lesson 7. Build your inner tribunal. Lonely decisions require an internal court that doesn't bow to sentiment. You need a council of truth inside you. Memory, consequence, ambition, and ethics. When a choice hits, convene that tribunal. Ask, what will this cost me in clarity, in time, in leverage, in legacy? Dangerous minds don't outsource judgment to applause or outrage. They deliberate quietly, then move. Machiavelli understood that a prince who cannot judge himself will be judged by others, and badly. So nurture the capacity to sit with discomfort and still decide. Train your mind to weigh long arcs over short comforts. Let patience be your jury, not the hasty noise of opinion. When you govern yourself well, outside governance becomes manageable, and the world respects a ruler who has already ruled his own chaos. Lesson 8. Convert your scars into architecture. Every betrayal, every humiliation, every failure should be a blueprint, not a burden. Dangerous minds archive pain and extract structure from it. They build thresholds where others build fences. They transform weakness into systems. Machiavelli's final secret: endurance is a design principle. You don't merely survive loss. You redesign your life so that similar losses cannot break you the same way twice. This is mastery, learning faster than the world learns to exploit you. And when your life is constructed from lessons rather than illusions, you become hard to move and easy to trust for the right people. Because power without wisdom is tyranny. Power with architecture is legacy. So gather your wounds, study them, and then construct. Make your life a fortress and a school. Teach through example, not sermon. The truly dangerous mind leaves behind more than fear. It leaves order. And in that order, you're not merely feared or admired. You're remembered.